boom. Welcome back to another episode of Turn the Map Podcast. Your host, Oscar Daddy, Direct Papa Jameson Poppy, aka MC What's in the Pants, aka just playing I'm in a relationship. Another week, another episode, of course. Back again in exquisite environments. You know what it is. Come on, stop playing with me, man. I get in touch with people. I know people that know people. Look at this fucking room. Look at this establishment. Anyway, okay, let me introduce the guests, right? I'm gonna start with you first.
Hey, it's your boy Koti, K-O-T-I-A-N-D-E. I'm back. Mr. Talk to Me Spicy, Pili Spices. What up?
Perfect. Okay, let's introduce the next guest. So this guy has been requested to come back on the show for a long time. Like, literally, people are stopping me in the street saying, I love the show and everything, but, like, what's going on with so-and-so? Like, you guys have beef? Like, what's the issue? What's the deal? And I'm like, beef?
I said the same thing.
Oh, this guy's like my neighbor. Like, what do you mean? What's the issue? He's like, nah, he hasn't been on in a long time. And him and I were talking in the car, and literally we haven't hung out in over a year, right?
Yeah.
Over a year, yeah. Literally because of COVID. But anyway, you guys probably recognize his little Go ahead and introduce yourself, man.
Hi, my name is Marcley. I haven't been here long enough to have like a little AKA song. I have a local one too, but yeah, that's me.
Nah, thank you for coming on, man. Thank you for coming on. Why do you have an AirPod in?
A case.
You forgot. Okay. Okay, let's get into updates. One big update is the fact that Dream Chasers posted the clip.
Yes, sir.
Of this guy
Chasers.
That was hard.
going crazy on Meek's. Yeah, I mean,
That was hard.
this guy was throating Meek. Oh my god. I'm just hating. But no, literally, that's a big thing because I know that if that would happen to me and it was a Kanye page that posted me talking greatly about Kanye, I would go crazy. So, big ups to you.
Man, I appreciate it. Just,
Yeah.
I gotta give thanks to London,
Yeah,
know.
no, I'm saying big shout out to London because that edit was insane.
Yeah.
Those edits were really perfect for TikTok, and it's like it did good on TikTok, and then to see that it got into the hands of the Dream Chasers page, you did your thing, man.
I was pretty shocked when they landed there. I was like, wow, I didn't know. It's like you can say certain things, and like you don't really expect a lot of people to see it, or for it to go on different pages like that. And seeing it there was a wonderful thing. And, yeah, motivation, definitely.
How did you feel like when you because fam, Meek is your guy.
I felt good, man. It felt wonderful. Like it's just like for me, I just knew I knew someone was gonna hear. I knew someone in this team was gonna hear. I just have ambitions like that.
Yeah.
And it just got to the right hands, and it just elevated from there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, man, that feeling of going viral is different, bro. Remember that for the Netflix thing?
Oh gosh.
Oh my god, that was crazy.
Wait, please remind me because I think I know. But like,
yeah, it was when I came up with that Netflix analogy of like
amazing.
Girls saying why the talking phase lasts so long, and then it was I said
Netflix
I compared it to a Netflix travel, like if whatever. Anyway, that went crazy on TikTok, and it's like, fam, that was just nuts. The comments were also crazy too. It was like, oh, this guy's a piece of shit, and other people were like, this guy's spitting. So it was just interesting to see the dynamic. But now let's get into the episode. You guys ready?
Yes, sir.
Definitely.
First topic, Dave Chappelle, his special, The Closer. We all watched it.
Mm-hmm.
We all enjoyed it. Did we all enjoy it?
Very good question. Still.
It's Dave Chappelle. It's we have to respect the art of expression.
Okay.
Due to the fact that he's a comedian, I feel like he delivered his message in a way that he always has. I don't think he has really changed anything over the course of the years.
I disagree strongly.
He has, but in terms of the art's gotten better. It's aged well.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if it aged. It evolved. I don't know if it got better. I can't say it got worse, but it's different.
You don't like old Chappelle versus young Chappelle?
Think about all the moments young Chappelle had. The jokes, you know what I mean? So but again, you have to appreciate evolution, especially from an artist, right? So now he's more into his storytelling and having morals, attached to it. So it's nice to consume and everything, and it's a deep thing. But sometimes I still miss the old days.
Yeah, but like hearing him talk about his old days, I don't think he appreciates the old days because and now thinking at his age, he's thinking about the contracts and how the business was dealt before, and he wasn't really happy about that.
I feel like he's happy.
I think, I second that. I think he's happy about it and he's grateful for it. Obviously, the business side, you're absolutely right. It wasn't about that. But I think he mentioned as well that sometimes he wishes that he could have a Chappelle show now, but then on his terms.
Yeah.
But with the climate of today, it wouldn't work, right? No. There's no way, fam. Cancel culture is way too much of a thing. People get offended over a lot of things, and people are in the age of righting their wrongs. So there's a lot of stuff that's not gonna fly. Even though the idea may be genius, it's not gonna flourish in the way that it should have. Because think about all the shit that flew from the Chappelle Show. You know, it's like
Gay KKK members, that was crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Like
He
the
just
black
made it
KKK
pink.
member, there was a lot of funny shit. But again, if it was out today, it's like, this is absurd. How could you do this? We have to shut it down. Fire him. You know?
It is true. You have some point. You got a point, but I don't think cancel culture can kill art. I don't think it can do that. It can minimize your voice, but I don't think it can kill anything. Like, you know, okay, someone did like let's talk about the baby. Like what he's did, it was wrong.
Yeah.
But his art, the essence of
The baby
his
doesn't
art,
make art. Let's be honest. The baby does not make art. What art does the baby make?
Hot take.
What art does the baby make?
yeah, a form of anything of a form of
that's
expression is
expression.
art.
Okay, the videos,
By
I'll give you that.
definition.
They're actually creative. They're actually entertaining.
And he directs them. 99% of them.
Okay,
so.
okay, that's the videos, but the music.
He raps
It's still expression. It still counts. I mean, it is repetitive.
to a certain point. Yeah.
Yeah,
But it is still art. Some art is actually repetitive too. You can find contemporary art at like.
Do we have a
the
trailer
Miami joint.
playing on the TV right now?
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That is an
The director is sleeping. What's going on, man?
What?
Hey, you're going, yeah?
yeah, like
What's that show in Miami called? It's on the street. The contemporary art show in Miami.
Art Basel
Yeah.
you can find the weirdest things here. Like sometimes just one person kind of going around.
or
the
Basel.
circle.
Art Basel.
One of those two things.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
feel me? Like, so it's repetitive art.
Mhm.
It's just art too. Like,
You're right. Okay. Let's get into whether or not we thought the special was transphobic or homophobic. And we're saying this as three straight men. So let's take that into account.
To a certain point, I'm not gonna lie. Half of the special was about it. You know, the jokes kept reoccurring.
Okay, no, but was it transphobic is what I'm asking.
To a certain degree, I felt. You know,
Why?
because it's like half of the special was about that.
About what?
The stories. Remember that one story you talked about when he went to the bar, in Ohio.
Wait,
and
half the
then
story
he had
was about what is that you're referring to? Transphobia or just trans people?
trans people.
But I'm asking about if it's transphobic.
I'll see to a certain extent.
Okay, I'm asking you again, why?
Yo, just the fact that he kept reiterating about it, just like stories that kept coming, like he kept bringing up stories and events that he was doing, and that he kept having, in the special, and I felt like he had like a lot more to talk about, you know what I mean? And that was the topic, yeah. But like, there's so much more things in life you can talk about, you know what I'm saying?
No, but I'm asking about transphobia, and you're telling me he's talking about trans people. You know what I'm saying? Like, 'cause
Yeah.
a lot of people, the feedback was that it's transphobic, and I was like, okay, but what about the special was transphobic? And I haven't gotten a clear answer.
So okay, if I'm being like a devil's advocate
Mhm.
here, a lot of the rhetoric I heard,
sort of like on Koti's point, where they basically are saying that the way he's joking about it,
Yeah.
it's giving a point of reference
Mhm.
to people that want to be transphobic, and use it as, okay, well, Dave Chappelle doesn't like in any way, and use those jokes to actually make fun of them,
Mhm.
and kind of essentially put them in some kind of under some kind of oppression.
Yeah.
that being said, even though I do see their point, when you actually listen to the entire thing and watch it,
Yeah.
I don't see it away as transphobic, because at the very end, he even gives you a conclusion
Yeah.
where basically recalls back everything else
Mhm.
and gives you what the point he was trying to make. You may not agree,
Yeah.
but that's where that conversation should end, in my opinion.
Yeah. No. Very well put. And also,
With the full circle ending, right?
yeah.
Okay.
But also, like, there's a joke before the end, like towards the end, where he says, "I knew your dad. He was a
Yeah.
great woman."
Yeah.
You know, like that in itself, that was a great line. It was funny, but some people can say that's transphobic too, because you're misgendering them. But it's you know, they're gonna put their feelings. They're not gonna really appreciate the whole statement because of they're stuck on like, okay, well, you're misgendering them. You can't really do that.
I mean, even that is in itself is really not, because technically, like, for the child, probably the majority of their life knew as their dad.
No, dead naming is a thing, sir.
Pardon?
Dead name. Oh, let me educate you. So dead naming is actually when you're referring to the person's name before they did the transition. I learned this myself. You can't do that. Even if the person was, you know, they didn't transition for the majority of their life, once they switch, you're not allowed to call them. You're not allowed to call Caitlyn Bruce because you're misgendering them. You're dead naming them.
I mean, not naming. That being said, like
Acknowledging that it was a fact, you can't do
I
that.
mean, acknowledging that they
No,
were,
you can't.
That they were at some point
No,
referred to as a father is a fact,
You can't do that.
and I feel like it's one of those things where we kind of try to move the
goalpost.
goalpost with facts and feelings.
Yeah.
Because the fact is, a person did know you as a father.
Yeah.
Sure, I can respect whatever you want to do later on.
Yeah.
But that happened. We were all there. Like,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you can't just
No,
like,
dude, that's what I'm saying. But that's what it is.
Gaslighting at this point.
It's exactly that. It is a form of gaslighting. But again, it goes to that thing of if you make a group holy, they can do no wrong, right? And I don't want this to come off as no transphobia or anything like that. But I'm just saying, when you have conversations like this, you're able to say, "Wait, I don't understand. How is this not a thing?" Like not being able to acknowledge the fact that okay, you did a transition. No, I was always this. I just didn't have the tools or whatever.
Yeah, okay, but one question I would like to ask, because of course the one big one that was like the big story, speaking to more to your point,
Yeah.
when he said, it's funny how, Caitlyn Jenner was Woman of the Year. It's only been a woman for 1 year.
Yeah.
Imagine you've been putting in work being a woman for like 40 years, and this person just comes through and it's like, like let me get this award and jump. You feel me? Like,
Yeah, he remember he made the comparison. He's like, that's like having an award for Black Man of the Year, and then Eminem wins it. He was like, come on. But again, so
you're close, but it's tough. Like, you know what I
yeah.
mean? Like,
So the special had its moments. Definitely had its
It
moments.
did.
But
One moment I want to highlight is where, the story where he talked about the lady that wanted to be a comedian but had totally failed.
yeah,
His
his
friend.
trans friend. Yeah.
His friend, yeah. And one thing that resonated with me when he was like, when she had screamed that she was just trying to have like a human experience.
Mhm.
And I paused that moment right there and I had to really think. I'm like,
Yeah.
wow, she was really screaming out loud
Yeah.
and stating that, I'm just like you, but this is my human experience. This is
Exactly.
what I'm going through.
Yeah. How'd that
know?
make you feel?
No, it made me think. I'm like, oh damn, this is it made me rewind that spot, that part specifically, but then hearing it, it really put things in perspective. Like they're actually going through things. Like this is their parcours, this is their
Journey, yeah.
trajectory in
Yeah,
life, you know what
yeah.
I'm saying? And not everybody has the same trajectory in life. Like you don't experience the same things as people, right?
Mm-hmm.
And your story is never gonna be someone else's story. So hearing that was very compelling.
No, exactly. I
Yeah.
felt the exact same way too. Because already, like, I never had an issue with trans people. I always said no. Like, if they feel this way, they're not just saying this for attention. This is something that they've been going through. Like you said, it's a human experience,
Yeah.
right? So who am I to say you're wrong? And so it didn't make any kind of sense to me. I always just I agreed, I guess, with whatever it is that they're doing. But I think once we started getting more progressive, and then there was not non-binary. I don't know. I'm not even sure what that is. Like I know what it is, but I haven't really done research. But stuff like having specific pronouns, like the ones that are not somebody wants to refer to as they, not stuff like that. More yes, exactly, stuff like that. That's where I was like a little reluctant because I'm like, I don't know. Like we have trans people here; they're actually going through something. How do you feel like as a G? I never heard of that.
yeah, I mean, those things I'm not gonna touch on more so
Yeah.
because it's sort of like when the whole trans thing happened. Of course, it's not even like it happened. It was always there, to be honest. with you.
Facts.
And especially looking through things like pretty much everything through a Christian lens, and looking at how the Bible will peak it, and the fact that there's a lot of things about the human experience that we solely just don't know,
Mm-hmm.
and it's the respecting it becomes the primary thing. So even if the people are saying that they're non-binary,
Yeah.
identify as a toaster strudel, like I don't care. It is what it is. Like I'm gonna respect whatever they're gonna do. Like,
Yeah.
you can't what I'm saying, like
Push
force
your-
me
yeah,
to,
exactly,
like,
yeah.
say because I don't understand it, so I'm not gonna lie and say yeah, you're right. Like I don't. I'm just gonna respect your thing. That's all.
Yeah. Fair take. Like Koti said, it really just you have to believe the person is having a human experience.
Yeah.
Take that as that, So, I think I had another question for the Chappelle special. Yeah. Okay. So, he mentioned. I mean, the special as a whole, he really said he's like, I've never had an issue with the LGBT community. It was more so with white people. Like he's like, that's what his issue was, and he's been reiterating reiterating it for however long in skits, specials, all that stuff, right? With that said, what do you guys think about the concept of punching down?
It's funny for me, like when I think about it, it's like it's literally like I think they picked the wrong word to express how they're feeling, because it's like it's something that's always been there. Trans people they're not new people. You know what I mean? People have always been that, like, living that type of way, or are becoming that type of person in life.
Yeah.
And punching down is just like trying to, like, it's like a topic is like resurfacing, and like they're trying to like punch it down. I'm like, bro, like this has already been out. I don't really understand why is it called punching down.
They call it punching down because they say that if you're making fun of a community that's already oppressed, you shouldn't be doing that. You're just kicking them while they're already down. That's what it's called, punching down.
Oh, I
Yeah,
don't look at it like that, but
that's what I'm saying. So, but again, that whole concept is a little weird, right? Because that's agreeing that you are less of a regular person, and so we can't really deal with you like that.
Like when I first heard that term, like a few years ago,
Like it was 2014, I feel like it's when it first.
it was more so like you're punching is when you're dating somebody that's more attractive than you, so like they're punching down, and because you're lower on the totem pole, attractive, like on attraction, and so for that, like even though I understand that point where you're saying you're kind of saying that you are lower.
Yeah.
That being said, the way they're treated in society, if we're being honest, like they're a little bit lower than the totem pole. It's not something that is tough. Like, we have to kind of say it. I mean, probably now it's starting to change, especially as everything gets more progressive and more people just kind of are starting to do an overcorrection.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, but yeah, it is what it is.
You know, I don't find it funny, but you know, it's a little weird that they have more rights than actual black people.
But that's what Chappelle's special was about. you know what I mean? Of like, yeah, you can't punch down on us, but it's like, but wait, like, how is nobody seeing this? That nobody cares about niggas, bro.
And then on top of that too, it's like when Biden and Obama first got elected, the first bills that they ever signed were from the LGBTQ community.
Oh, I didn't know.
They've signed those are the first bills that they ever signed. And Obama, as a black man, I would think he would change the rights on something in the black community, in the States, you know, something that's major, you know, maybe it'd be you know, something to do with the police departments or police violence, you know, fix those type of laws at first hand, you know, but he didn't do that. And he was a man, he was president twice and he didn't even do it.
So, okay, I have a take on this, and I think I was talking more about, especially in regards to Chappelle's whole excuse about, like, not excuse, but his explanation would be actually being mad with white people. I think at first a lot of his trans jokes were coming from a place of ignorance.
Oh, sorry, can I just interrupt you?
Yeah.
To say, we talked about that in the car, right? We actually agreed that this special was not that transphobic, but the one before this, 100%, because it was really just hacky shit that was just hateful, and there's no real, like, wit. There's no, you know, real comedy. So it's really just like elementary type jokes against trans people's gays and stuff. And
I mean, I still don't think it's transphobic just because it's under the guise of comedy, but it's still you have to leave it there and move on. That's my opinion, but I understand when somebody says that it was transphobic. But basically saying that him kind of doing this correction now, I kind of see through it a little bit, even though it probably is partly true, maybe 50 to 60%. There's still some of that. Those jokes were a little bit too much. Like, it was a little bit too pointed. But also the second thing you were mentioning about changing those laws, I think those things were easier to do because.
Wait, changing which laws?
Those laws about for the LGBTQ community.
Oh, Koti, the one Koti brought up.
Yeah, it was easier to do because a lot of the things were just restrictions because of ignorance, and also because, like, we don't really know what's going on. We don't feel like comfortable, so we're just gonna do this, like the washrooms and stuff like that. Like,
like, who are these laws made to protect? Like, that's what Dave said on the special too.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
but hold on, but you missing the point though, man. Okay, I'm not, you know, pain is pain. You know, slavery, you know what I'm saying? Like, oppression is oppression, right? There's no real degree to it. You know what I mean?
People want to do it. The struggle Olympics is real.
Exactly, but I feel as though, like, you know, there's a lot of when you go and sign the first bill to that community first, that's just a slap in the face for the people that had actually put in a lot of work, that were brought into the country by force hundreds of years ago, and there is actual, you know, video footage, pictures, stories of a lot of these people being oppressed,
And things not changing.
you
right?
know, and being oppressed in terms of where they're from as well too,
Yeah.
and being brought to another nation that they had no business doing in.
Mm.
So, like, you know, you gotta look at it like that too.
I understand the way you're coming from, for sure, and you're absolutely right. The way I mean, maybe I'm being devil's avocado again, but
Devil's avocado.
like, it's basically like saying that right now you don't have laces, but you have a stain, like a dirt stain on your Air Forces.
Wait,
I mean,
what?
let's say you haven't had laces. Let's say you hadn't had laces for like a year,
Mhm.
but recently 2 days ago you have a little dirt stain on your Air Forces. So which one is easier to fix? So I'm just gonna go ahead and fix that dirt stain really quickly, and take that and do that first, and then concentrate on the laces, because I have to go out and go buy it. Now we're talking about how the systemic racism in the States is actually so prevalent. Like, for example, the schools here in Canada, we can actually take an hour bus to go to any school we want.
Yeah.
In the States, you can't just go to any public school. If you live in the hood, you want to get out, you can't, because you have to go to that same public school system. It doesn't have the
It's
right
in your
books,
district, yeah.
the what's it called, the teachers, everything.
No, it's just in Canada. There's the same thing in Toronto too. Some kids,
districts aren't like
some
this.
kids can't go to certain schools because of the postal code. Postal codes are attached to.
Really?
Yeah,
How
A
come we
lot
were
of-
able to go to school in North
I
York?
guess maybe it's a French
because
school
we're
thing.
from we went to a French district.
Oh, so moral of the story is learn French.
not
Or
not
go
really,
to
but
immersion. But at the same time, if you go to immersion, you can still kind of move out a little bit too.
a little bit.
more.
You still have opens, but guys from my neighborhood, like my hood, you know, postal code didn't really. You
Wow.
don't have
I
you
know,
don't have
I
the
didn't know.
eligibility
I
to
didn't know.
move out like that.
Oh yeah, you didn't have to. But either way, that whole system is actually making it hard for people to go. And even if, for example, they change it, and people are willing to actually like make it that route to actually like just for a better life,
Yeah.
better education,
Yeah.
it's gonna be hard because they're gonna have to deal with people kind of not wanting people that they don't know or they're not used to into their school. They're not from the same community.
Mhm.
Like, they're gonna feel weird about it. It's basically like we're going to a school that's predominantly black, and we see like 10 white kids just start to come up. Like, what the heck is this gentrification? Like, and it's probably gonna be a lot worse when you see 10 black people, because like, oh my gosh, the black people are taking over, and that sounds
Yeah.
like more of a threat thing. So they have to deal with that too. So it's a lot more complicated than we think.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, all that to say that the special was good, and
True.
yeah, special was fire.
I liked
But
it.
I mean, I
enjoyed it.
like Marcley's take though about like, yeah, I can kind of see through the apology or the learning, because the last special was kind of just like, look at him, he's a man, you know. So I get that perspective, but I think honestly, one thing I'm gonna say to people is, if don't make an opinion about this special without watching it, because I'm hearing a lot of that, people saying, oh, it's so transphobic. This is, but did you watch it? No, but I heard. But did you watch it? No. This person said, come on, you know, watch it. Build your opinion like that. I mean, for most things, just apply that. It's just that quick, you know. Just watch it and then build your opinion. But we're good on Chappelle.
Yeah, we're good. Yeah.
Good on
Yes,
Chappelle.
sir.
Okay, let's
Awesome
get into
show.
you. You guys watch that show on Netflix?
Extended version.
The
Or,
extended
sorry,
version.
Not extended version. Sorry.
Hold on.
Not extended version. The accelerated version, because like that show just gave me the creeps, bro. I can't watch it in full.
But that's so crazy because I feel like you're Joe a little bit.
oh
No. I'm Joe too. We're
Hold
both
up.
Joe.
Nah, bro.
Nah, I feel like
Speak for yourself, sir.
I talked about this.
crazy.
I talked about this on a
I
podcast.
would never kill a shorty for like
Whoa,
just
whoa.
because like whoa, hold up.
First
Is
of
anyone
all-
over here putting shorties in boxes and just slicing them up? Like, what's going on, fam?
No. I mean more in terms of the investigative side of things, as in like he does the digging. Like, first of all, I think more men are Joe than they would want to admit.
I disagree.
So you're telling me if you're gonna go deal with a girl or whatever, you know what I mean, you're in the talking phase or whatever, it's kind of like an investment. I gotta look into what I'm actually investing in. So I'm going to the comments. I'm seeing, oh, this guy's still in your life. All right. I'm going to tagged photos. What do you really look like? Okay, you were hanging out with this person. You're probably this type of person. I'm doing my due diligence to not be surprised of like, what? What do you mean you're? out of the bar on a Sunday? What? We have work tomorrow. Work? Oh, like, who am I dealing with? You know,
that's
so
crazy.
You just gotta know. You guys don't do that?
Yeah, I'm more so. I like vetting in person. You know.
Nah, but
I'm more so like a vet. I like vetting in person.
That's an interview. You think people don't lie in interviews?
No, I look through that. You
look through. So you're a professional interviewer.
I just have experience. You know, you're able to pick up on different cues and see different things and things that are repetitive pertaining to that specific species. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But notice that it's still in a controlled environment though. I feel like social media, if it's like other people commenting on stuff or if they're tagged in photos, that you know.
But social media is part of the vetting though.
No, but you're saying in person.
Personally, yeah, that's when I vet the best. I vet the best that way. Like I'm able to understand the person much more than just looking at pictures. Because I've been wrong a couple times where I've looked at. Well, my shooting rate on Instagram isn't too high like that.
Mine's
I'm okay, but when I meet you in real life, I'm able to see.
How many finger tips do you have now that you have a girl? How
Whoa,
many? 10, 15?
What's guy doing?
Say that again. Repeat
How
that
many
question.
field goal attempts do you have after you have a girl?
None.
15, 20? What's
stop
going
it.
on?
Stop it. Are you crazy?
After, bro.
You think I'm that guy? Nah, that would be so.
This guy's using some girls' DMs as a slip and slide, bro.
Oh my god, can you imagine? That'd be disgusting.
This guy's
Some
wearing
girl
the local
comes out,
shower
he's been
cap.
DMing me the whole time. Oh god, no.
This guy's like lathering up in soap, bro. It's over. Like it's
Stop
wraps.
that.
Like you know what I'm
Stop that.
saying?
That one video you sent to all the girls.
Yeah, that's crazy, fam. No, you were saying? Who was saying? You were saying?
No, I was just saying like I vet better in person. You know.
I disagree. The reason for that is because no, like respectfully, you know what I'm saying? No Justin LA boy or none. But like okay, social media is fake. Like we all know this, right? So like okay, I definitely will look at a comment when she posts pictures.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much it. Because I have seen certain ones where I'm like, okay, like he's doing the same comment as I'm doing. So like
yeah.
What's happening here?
Exactly.
Because I'm trying not to be too obvious.
It's like it's like a Spider-Man meme. Wait, you're here?
You know what I mean?
Like,
You know what I'm
wait.
saying? One time, bro, like I always expose myself when I don't really want to.
Yeah. Let's
But,
go.
like yo,
Throw it back to old Marcley.
there was one time, like respectfully, like I commented on this girl's post because we were just having a conversation, having multiple conversations
So talking.
a day, every day. So I'm saying, and I'm like, and she did a local 1 to 2. I'm like, yo, fire, with a little fire emoji, and then she replied it with like a blue heart, and liked it. Oh no, book that. Her brother liked it, and her next man, you know what I'm saying? It was weird. I'm like, oh shoot, that's kind of strange. And her next man like also did the same thing, and she replied with like a blue heart, and her brother liked it. She left everybody in like a next comment, right?
Yeah.
We're the only two that got blue hearts, and the only two his brother liked it. So I'm just like, I was really like the Spider-Man thing still.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I knew the guy, and I'm like, wait, hold up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was messed up still.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Like
Like-
when you do your due diligence, you do shit like that. Like you run into things like that.
No, but that's not me actually searching for it. I just happened to see it.
That's just you know?
You know what I'm
Half
saying?
searching. Okay.
I just basically do this thing, and I just get the notification like, oh,
Okay.
her brother liked the thing, and I'm saying I see it.
Okay, can I ask you something? Everyone in the studio, everyone here's a man. You ever gone through a girl's phone?
No.
In the past, like way back, but we changed.
Okay. Harry, have you done that?
Sorry?
Have you gone through a girl's phone?
No.
Okay.
I still do it sometimes.
Yo, this guy's crazy.
Mad.
Why?
Not without permission. I don't know. I have. She's logged in on like her Instagram and
Yeah.
Facebook is logged in on my phone. Sometimes just I don't know. It's not like I don't know.
Philip, stop playing, man.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Come on.
No.
Okay.
Not at all.
Don't you guys
It's
think?
just because I see the notifications, like it says, oh, message. I just go to see. I don't know.
Oh,
But it's not
sorry.
like-
Very before you ask the question.
I'm about to hit. I'm gonna hit the man's with a.
My bad.
You
Well, like,
you have to answer first though.
Right
But
before you ask the question, has anybody been out with their significant other or a girl they just started talking to,
yeah.
and they see the little notification come up and they swipe it up really quickly?
No.
That's a
Wait,
red
have
flag.
I done that or if I?
Have you done that or seen some? Well, specifically, have you seen the girl you're
No,
out with. do
no,
that.
no, no.
Nah.
Never seen it. I've done that for sure, but I've never. No,
course.
no.
I mean, now that you have a relationship, I think it's different because it's like
No, I'm looking at way back when
way
I was
back,
single days. Okay,
when, like,
I'm not
it's
that old.
early days when you're talking. She's allowed to be
Nah,
entertaining
bro.
other people.
That's
So it's not something you can be like, yo. what are
that
you
breaks my
doing?
heart though. You know,
Oh, it does.
because come on, man. Only I can talk to other people, not you. Like, no, okay. That sounds crazy, but
I
every
agree.
human feels that way,
I
right?
agree. For
Everyone
sure.
wants to feel that way, but it just because knowing that the person you're talking to is doing that, it just feels a little. It's like, okay, so now my guard's down too. Like, my guard's up. You know?
Yeah, my thing for that was just like when I got one,
Yeah.
I made sure to be like, "Oh, let's take a selfie," and I was like, "Oh, my bad," flinged it right up still, and she's like awkward, and I'm like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Anyways,
Jeez.
That's because I have to, you know what I'm saying, it has to be even keel.
Yeah.
Same playing field.
Yeah, I'm more of so like trial and error, you know, like when I'm getting to know somebody or I'm with my significant other, and you know, I allow myself to see those mistakes.
Yeah.
And if I see it once or twice, then I'm able to make a joke upon it and actually correct it. So if I saw a message come in and she had swiped it up discreetly, right?
Yeah.
I didn't even say that word. Probably I said like
Discreetly. Discreetly.
discreetly.
Sound like little baby.
I swear. If I saw her do that, then I wouldn't bring it up upon the action. I'd wait I'll let it simmer a little bit and then bring it back.
Oh,
You know what I'm
man.
saying?
But
But then I'll
that's
correct
petty,
it.
mate. That's
I'll
petty, mate.
let you know. I'll let
Girls do that.
Scary, I'm
Like,
not
so
gonna lie.
who was that girl? What?
No,
Like,
but I'm able to bring.
Catch you by
we're having
surprise.
dinner.
Because at least when it comes up, you're expecting it. You're like getting
Yeah,
ready.
yeah.
But he's like when everything's sick.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah.
Uppercut. Like, whoa.
No, it's true because women are so good at saving files on men. They study us a lot.
Yeah. So you studied them. Let's talk a little bit more about you studying women. On one fine day, my brother sends a book with a crazy title to the group chat. Just basically, what's the title of the book, sir? What's the title of the book, man?
Understanding the black woman, you know. That was the
And
name
then
of the
what's the subtitle?
book. Don't read it before she does.
Oh my god,
Nah.
fam.
I wanna give kudos to the actual author. Her name is Rasha Ali.
Oh, it's a female.
It's a female that wrote that book.
For the
yeah.
boys, it's for the men then.
Oh wow.
She wrote it. Do you know the book? Oh, okay.
That's hilarious.
That's so joke.
Yeah. It's a really known book. It's
Yeah.
a book that just makes you understand the psychology behind a lot of the reasonings why they behave a certain way.
Yeah.
Also having to understand how a female actually does think and perceive things. You know, when you say certain things, how they actually see it in their eyes and how they process certain information as well too.
Sure.
So it's just their perspective, and I just a book that I just picked up and ordered from Amazon, and it's a good book. I've been reading it, and I've been learning about just the whole psychology and how they think.
What pushed you to get this book?
Many things. A lot of times.
Vague.
That's vague.
A bit of this, a bit of that.
No, just trying to understand how they perceive life and how they perceive relationships. You know,
My brother's going through it.
yeah, and in that aspect,
Yeah.
it's very important because black women are very they're very special, and you got they expect a certain type of treatment and also how in terms of dealings in a relationship as well too. So it's not every day you're gonna be able to sit down with a woman and she's gonna be able to tell you exactly
What she wants.
and so it's just a book that just opens up the mind and just opens up a different perspective on how to treat a black woman. Yeah.
Now that he says it, it's actually not that wild.
No, it is. He's just, you just don't know him as well as I do. So
It's not.
Yeah.
Trust me, it's a good read.
It's a
really
great
good
read,
read. It's a book. It was published in the 80s.
Yeah.
So this is
So in explaining why he got this book, This person was like, I just got this book to better understand women. Everyone on the call was fucking crying, laughing because like you just showed your hand.
But is okay, I'm not trying to, you know what I'm saying.
I want to make sure
like,
I got the author right. Can I, sure.
but
The author is Shazrada Ali.
Okay,
Pardon?
Ali.
Shazrada something like, I don't know what I'm saying.
You don't want this?
No, but how is it with your black queen? You know what I'm saying? Like, is it one of them ones where you feel like certain times like she's getting to ahead of you where you have to control her, reel her back in? Like, what is going on? Like, do you feel the need for the book?
It's not about control. No, it's about understanding. You have to understand the person. You know what I mean? You have to understand. There's two ways to it. Either you grow together or you grow apart. And sometimes when you feel like you're growing apart with somebody, but it's hard to digest, and you gotta have that conversation. Or sometimes it's just things get so overwhelming. It's you don't get to understand things after the fact. When you acquire probably new things and you understand new things into your life, and you'll be like, oh, this is why I was acting a certain way, or this is why I was doing certain things. Yeah.
No, I feel that still.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, no, it's so funny. We started off you and ended up here, but nobody watched the season.
I mean, like,
It's on Netflix?
Yeah, it's on Netflix. You don't watch. I know you don't watch shows, right?
Joe
I
just
don't
be
watch
killing
TV
mans,
shows.
and now he's like trying to get a local black queen, like trying to kill her too. Like, what's going on? Like,
yeah.
I just,
I'm not done yet, so don't spoil it. But yeah, it's
but
basically what's
either
like.
way, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's basically like, did any of you guys watch Bond?
The new one? No, I want to watch it.
I haven't watched it.
I mean, like, I think it's probably saying it, but spoiler alert, put that on. Dude dies.
Who?
Bond.
Who?
At the end. Like, it was his last movie, so everybody knows he was gonna
He
die.
died?
Yeah, he says it's his last movie, like, he's gonna die. Come on, like.
Okay, great. So I
But-
already died.
But basically, like, at the end of the movie, like, some people were crying, but I'm just like, this guy killed a lot of people. Like, you kind of had it coming still. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
It's karma.
I
Listen.
mean, I don't believe in the whole kind of like karmic energy type joint.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I just feel like what's gonna happen is gonna happen. That being said, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what he's
Yeah.
saying?
Can you feel bad for a murderer?
I mean, it's the same. Listen, we listen to killers all the time, right?
I mean, he was basically saying that the baby a killer, also that makes art, and he was kind of like, you know what I'm saying, standing up for the killer. I mean, the baby. Sorry.
Jesus Christ.
It's just so similar words. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to.
The baby is the killer.
You feel
Yeah,
me?
but
Like, it's really
Shout out
so
to the
close.
baby though. At a recent concert, at a recent concert, he met the Emirates, eh?
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah, he met the Emirates in Dubai, so that's
Yeah.
pretty big.
Oh,
And backstage, I was like, whoa,
Like the big dogs in that.
Yeah, shaking
yeah,
all their hands.
shaking hands and everything. And
Shaking hands with the shakes
bro,
in that.
but one of
That's
them,
Shaking the
crazy.
shakes. Yeah,
bro,
yeah.
one of them is black, or one
No,
of
I
the guys
think that
are
was the baby security.
Yeah, most likely.
No, yeah, you see the
No
guy. You see the
way.
guy in the corner. He
They don't
dapped
make him
up.
that way.
Really?
Bro, he
They
dapped
don't
him
make
up.
him that way, bro.
Wow.
I swear down.
And
Yeah,
he-
guys like that. You're never.
Yeah, maybe
gonna see-
10, not black.
You're never gonna see their net worth online.
oh no, you're not allowed
Yeah.
to.
Nah,
It's a lot more than they were saying.
it's
Man.
too much, bro. It's gonna cause issues.
Yeah, some of them are richer than like everybody's like Forbes list.
Exactly. Like
They're
that's
like,
adorable.
oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
They're like
Say no more.
Huh?
Still.
Beyond Forbes?
Way beyond. There's people that are not.
Yeah, there's people.
There's
like,
so many people that are not supposed to be on. Like they're on Forbes list because maybe they signed the, you know what I mean, a waiver or
Yeah.
something like that. But like there's a lot of people that don't want to
there's
be
people
on
that
it.
are really rich to the point where it's like this is I can't even.
Not saying much.
That's not. He's not saying nothing, bro.
It's
Come
not. He's
on,
not
bro.
saying much, but it's like in comparison to rich people in the world. No. It's different there.
It's a different.
It's
There's different classes to things,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, like,
Yeah.
Emirates, bro.
yeah. It's like I remember there's a TikTok of a guy saying like he did some business with some people and he had no idea who the guy was, and then as a gift he got I think 3 Rolls Royces as a parting gift. Just a parting gift. Like, oh thanks.
Yeah, Lil Wayne got like a Jordanian king or something. Gave him like what's it called, a Lamborghini to wait him up. Well, 2 of them actually at in Miami, at his house in Miami, and he let Dwayne Wade drive one or something like that. And it's wild, bro.
But remember one of the picks that we had, when we did the pod with the with G Money and
And Jay?
and Jay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that picture was inspired by the Emirates. I wrote Dubai Emirates.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. I have to revisit that
I,
picture. I
I
guess.
thought like the people of them were there, like just I don't know.
Now
Anyway.
do your research on the Emirates. They're really up there.
Okay. We'll do. All right, let's move into Drake. His birthday was pretty recently, and then he posted online about the power of manifestation. He wrote a long story about how he used to, was it rent a Rolls Royce?
Yeah.
For his shows and like just drive around to just know what it's like to be in that life. And then fast forward how many ever years, and he's gotten it. His friend gifted it to him, so he's just saying the power of manifestation and stuff like that. Koti, talk about that because I feel like you were really touched by that post, right?
Yeah, I was moved by that post. The power of manifestation is something that I've been introduced, but I've been doing for our whole lives. Everybody does it. You know what I mean?
If I started to cut you off, I feel like if you're Congolese, because they always say that the power of the tongue. Pause. Like, it's like even as a kid, I said
This
pause.
guy ruins like.
No, but it's true because like
talks.
but I never say things like, oh, I'm gonna, something pejorative or whatever. Like never that. Even if something bad happens, I never say, oh my god, I'm such an idiot. No, don't do any of that stuff because why are you doing that to yourself? There's a lot of power in what you say, how you speak to yourself, and just put out there.
It's a fact. It even like I had to grow. When you don't have enough money for certain things, you can't consider yourself the B word.
Yeah. A bitch. No, I'm kidding. No.
I thought he was talking about something else.
Yeah, no, it's BROKE.
Yeah.
I say that all the time. I'm not gonna lie.
I can't say it.
Sometimes I feel like, and I totally agree with what you guys are saying.
Yeah.
And it's not something I actually kind of even think about when I do it. It's sort of like this humility thing. Especially being around people that, to be fair, it's not like they're broke. It's just that they're in different spots in life.
Yeah.
And it's just easier for me to just kind of be like, join the crew type of thing.
Don't do that. Don't do that. It's just power of manifestation is being able to speak things into existence. But the most, if we want to get into the science, the math behind it, when you spell. When you're spelling words, you're casting spells into your life. Words have meanings, and words
have a lot of double meanings. If you go deep, it's deep. Like things like Mondays, days, like weekdays. Good morning. No, people say, what's it?
Grand rising. Grand rising.
I don't believe in that.
It's a red flag with some
No, if everyone say that's a red flag, I'm not gonna go.
Grand rising.
Legitimately, within the words.
No, the words.
Casting spells into your life. That one for me. Nah, I don't really read that. I don't mess with the juju in that. So I'm just telling y'all, like off rip.
It's
like,
not.
I respect whatever you're trying to do, but it's not.
It's not juju.
It sounds weird to
It's
me.
not juju, man.
It's not juju.
Just,
All words equate to numbers, and numbers equate to the mathematic.
okay, now he lost me a little bit.
Numbers is a
If
juju
your teacher
again.
ever made that noise, leave the class.
Numbers to me is juju.
The numbers are.
like,
Sir,
that
are
sounds
you okay?
like juju, bro.
I'm trying to.
Sounds you were speaking in tongues for no damn reason.
Exactly.
What I'm saying is words have strong meanings, and they just, you have to watch out to what you say, and when you want to be able to acquire or maintain certain things in your life, you don't really more so have to go and chase it. You gotta have to profess it, be able to say it in front of yourself and within yourself, in front of yourself in the mirror, and you will see yourself attract what it is that you are looking for. And that's just the law of the universe, how God has constructed the world. If you really think about it, it starts with your mind and what you say upon yourself.
Yeah, no. Basically, the way you talk to yourself is super important. Super, super important. Don't call yourself stupid if you make mistakes, shit like that. Like, for what? Think about how you speak to yourself. If somebody else were speaking to you, how would you treat them?
For sure.
So it's like, hey, fucking idiot, you keep fucking getting it wrong. Whoa. Whenever I hear people say that, I'm like, Jesus Christ, like, what's wrong with
Especially
you?
in elementary school.
Oh my God,
Knocking
yeah, you idiot. I'm like, whoa, these kids are gonna be killers.
Honestly, I fully agree with that.
Yeah.
Well, my only question for what Koti is saying there, so do you mean it more so for like how your mental state is, like so that you can basically put yourself in a mindset to reach that goal, or do you think you're just putting it out there so it's going to happen to you along with your work?
Okay, that's one thing I want to say as well too. You can't just say things and sit
Do
on the
no
couch.
work, yeah.
Like, it's not gonna work like that. Proximity. So you gotta be able to have a goal of where you want to be, of what you want to obtain, and be realistic about your everyday strides towards the goal that you want to obtain. But to make it easier upon yourself is repeating it every single day and having that confidence and building that confidence that you are going to get where you aspire to be.
Sure.
Yeah.
I feel that.
Yeah, but like Marcley said, you know, you got to do the work.
You have
There's
every
no
day.
just saying, oh, I'm gonna wake up every day, do my what are they called again?
Daily affirmation.
Affirmations.
Yeah.
And you know, and then go back to bed.
Ones are jokes.
You're a king,
You're
you're a
gonna do
millionaire,
this,
you're a
you're gonna
winner,
do
you're a perseverant. Like, I don't know what's going on in this person's life, but
Yo.
that's not how it goes.
No, we're not teaching that.
No. All right, let's get into music. The episode's getting a little long, but we have a bunch of time left. So, music. Start with Big Sean's freestyle.
I like it.
Big Sean is back, bro.
I mean, on a Drizzy beat as well. Like,
But you know what?
he was getting so much hate though.
He was
getting so much
He
hate.
always gets hate.
Yeah.
Big Sean has been my favorite rapper since 2011. When
Oh
I
my days, that's
Yeah.
Been
cap.
on it, man.
First of all,
I was on
he-
Big Sean early.
Kanye's your husband, so let's get
Yo!
$1.50.
No,
definitely.
You know
Like,
what someone said?
This guy would die for Kanye for sure.
I read a
Nah.
comment. I don't know who it was. I don't know if it was a celebrity that said it, but they said if Big Sean had continued to write for Ye,
Yeah.
Ye would have been he would have passed Drake.
Untrue. There's no way.
He would have passed
Absolutely
Drake.
not. I think that like Drake is. I don't think leagues, but at least I think
Drake has writers, man. Let's be honest.
Yeah,
Sorry,
like,
no.
Drake is not.
Let's keep it
Kanye is
above
not
50,
Drake.
bro.
Drake is not Kanye.
The way
I'm
Drake
not comparing the two, but what I'm saying is,
I know,
in
but-
terms of where musically,
But that's what I'm saying. Like, Kanye has such a bigger influence in other things, and Drake is music. You know what I mean? So it's a different thing to compare. Like, Kanye is like cultural, fashion, music. You know what I mean? And just his influence in all those things. Drake is huge. Can't deny it, but he's a pop star. You know, I think
I like how you
I
broke
guess
it
he's
down.
working on what else he's gonna do after. that.
I disagree with that. I think he's
'cause you
he's
love
a hip-hop
Drake.
artist.
You love to sit on his lap.
No. I mean, okay, well, let's chill out a little bit. No, I think like, okay, he's a hip hop artist who does other things.
Drake?
What it is, yeah. Just like
Drake is a pop star. He's not hip hop.
he's a hip hop artist that does other things.
He's a pop star. He's a pop star that raps.
Untrue.
Facts.
He started out rapping, and he raps like, for example, the last joint
Yeah.
that was like mostly rap.
What?
That was mostly rap, sir.
Certified Lover Boy was mostly
What?
rap.
It was mostly rap.
Marcley.
Did we hear the same album?
No, you know what? You
It's
know
a
what?
lot of the things on
Send
you
him-
rap, but it
send
is.
him the album.
Yeah, I don't
On
think
your
you
way
heard
home,
it.
you're sending.
Yeah,
You're
I don't
listening to the
think-
album.
I don't think you heard it.
Sir. Okay, let's go through Poppy's home bars.
Of course, you start with Poppy's Home. The first song was
Champagne poetry.
exactly
Bars.
the first thing on your
Champagne
mouth.
poetry.
Poppy's Home.
These are effortless flows supposedly, and I don't get me started.
Yeah,
Anyways, bars. What else you have? Girls want girls.
Way Too
Those
Sexy.
boys in that way too sexy.
Those bars and
rapping.
girls like girls. Or girls
Yeah,
like girls?
bro, it's hard, bro.
I'm trying
It's the
to
stupidest
look at
thing,
him and
but
understand.
it's
In the
hard.
Bible, there's bars too.
In the Bible, he's rapping too.
I love it.
It's tough, but is there bars, or is it just him saying, "You don't love me like my child do"? Like the whole time he's just
in the
bitching.
Bible was like, come on, Giveon and Ty Dolla $ign on that. Like,
I
leave
forgot
it alone.
Giveon was on there.
I think
Leave it alone.
that song in the Bible was a phone conversation. I swear to God.
Yeah,
You know,
literally.
you know what I'm
No,
saying?
literally, like, it's probably it stemmed from a phone conversation he probably had
He's
with
like-
the girl he wasn't. He had
Yes,
no business.
He's really just bitching. Think about what he's saying.
No, but also though, like, fam, sometimes I feel like that too, though. Like, that's
Of course
the
you
thing.
do.
You know? Well, look, yo, hold up.
Especially, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody knows
I love God, and I'm a Christian through and through. And sometimes I be thinking, like, I be talking to those girls that I thought were on the same page as me. I'm like, yo, hold up.
like this it doesn't say that in the Bible. Like,
I'm out here trying my hardest not to be a waste man. The thing is, they be out here telling me, all these dudes are trash. And I'm like, but like,
You're a raccoon.
you feel me? Like,
Yeah,
what's
like,
going
no,
on?
that's
Like,
a
you're the
fact.
one, you know what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
a fact.
that's
The guy
too
said
wild.
she's a raccoon.
Nah,
yo.
it's real.
She's a
It's a
coon.
long list, though. It's a long list, and I think Drizzy got it, bro. Like, I strongly okay. But Bone Thugs in Harmony, hip hop or not?
It's the first of the month. Yeah, it's hip hop, fam.
You just sang right there. Is it hip hop?
That's hip hop.
And you just sang, right?
They're R&B.
Bars. Take it.
The
Let that
R&B.
go.
Now the R&B.
Let it go then. Let it go.
Now, but you're
Drake
telling-
is hip hop.
You're telling
Let
me
it go.
Drake is Bone Thugs?
Drake got it from Bone Thugs. Kanye got it from Bone Thugs.
Whoa.
I mean, who came first, Shorty? Who came first?
Because
I just called you a Shorty. Still, my bad. I be calling everybody Shorty. One time I called my mom Shorty by
She
accident.
slapped you?
Close. I was too far. I left. But yeah, man.
No, you got a point there, man. But I don't know. Okay, maybe you're right. Maybe I was just trolling of calling Drake a pop star that raps, but there's some truth in that. There's some truth in that. Are we good on Drake?
Yeah.
We're back to Big
No,
Sean. Big Sean, the freestyles were amazing.
Yeah.
3 different beats. 3 different beats, right? Killed it. His freestyle on fucking that song, I keep forgetting the. What the fuck is that? The boom boom. What's that kid's name?
Hit Boy, the producer?
No. It's a song that 21 Savage always brings this kid on tour with him too. Little something. He has that song. It's literally what the fuck is that? All you hear is
Lil
boom,
Keem?
boom,
What?
boom,
Oh,
boom.
yeah. I forgot
It's all
the
over
name,
TikTok. Yeah. That song is going crazy, but he freestyled on that beat, and he was in his pocket. Yo, I'm gonna send you a link,
Smoke, right?
bro. Crazy.
Big Sean also like his content and his rap as well too. Even if you
Yeah.
listen to the freestyle,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, he was
he-
talking about the Tuskegee experiment.
he's woke. He's getting woke.
He's been getting woke. Yeah.
Forgot about the Tuskegee, bro.
Yeah. No, that's something I
Forget about that, bro.
knew that from time. Yeah. Huh?
I'm talking to you, bro.
Nigga,
These
I need to
people.
see before you facts. You crazy? Nah, man. Yeah, it was good content. I'm happy to see that he's putting shit out and he's in that mindset. Hopefully the album is good. I don't know. I feel like it hasn't been amazing since Dark Sky Paradise. Yeah, DSP, and that was 2015, I think. So it hasn't the last album he put out was good.
Yeah.
Detroit 2,
Yeah, it was
but
pretty
it
good.
wasn't.
He
DSP.
went through a transitional phase though,
Yeah.
man.
Is he still dating that girl?
Janae Aiko? I hope
don't
so.
know,
I
actually.
don't know, cause I don't know. The freestyles seem like it sounds like they're split, and they're not posting each other on the page anymore. So I don't know.
Well, you follow that page?
The 88, whatever. it is.
No. I'm talking about sorry, because
stop
Janae
playing,
and Big
man.
Sean always I follow both of them. They always post each other. It's been a while, so I
Yeah,
don't know.
maybe it's like it's no longer the bliss in that. It's just
Maybe.
like normal life going through.
Bro, our relationships forever, man.
Yes, they're supposed
Marriages
to be.
are supposed to. I mean, relationships are. Yeah.
I mean, you don't go into a relationship thinking I'm gonna break up with Shorty like that.
You don't?
What's the point?
For real?
You know what I'm
Because the
saying?
thing
You
is
don't?
Then just like don't go into it.
nah, I had a deep thinking, the other day, and I was just like, bro, like the fact of thinking or having the audacity to feel like you can have somebody, you can own somebody, you can be attached to somebody is crazy. You can't even think like that because it's like there's always an end result. There's always a departure moment. And that happens throughout every single relationship in the world. Someone might die before you. Someone might get sick before you. Things may happen. You know what I'm saying? It's never an ending that's what people want it to be.
I know. Okay, so I was trolling with my answer saying, I go into a relationship thinking it's gonna end, but I think that if you're gonna go into like a marriage or whatever, you have to have that agreement. Like, hey, we're gonna work for us, and so you can't really say like.
But working for us, you still you know what I mean. You gotta think far. Like
Yeah.
50 years from now, yo, you know what I'm saying?
It just sounds like you're not there.
I just
That's what it sounds
it's
like.
true. It's true. And
Tell your queen not to watch this episode still.
no, I'm being
Like,
honest.
low-key.
I'm
What's
honest.
your name again? Shout
I
out.
want no parts.
Hey,
I want no parts.
don't be doing that.
Yeah, I want no
Doing
parts.
that. You know what I'm saying? But no, it's just me sharing my thoughts on here and my not my worries, but more so just how I project things and how I see things. Is just like there's always a beginning and an ending to every single thing, and life has shown us that. You know what I mean? Nothing
Yeah.
is forever, right? So like me thinking like, yeah, this is my girl, like yo, but it's like it's only temporary. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, but don't you think that's okay? Because technically you are right. Like that's why a marriage says like on a wedding until death do us
Yeah,
part.
exactly.
Because at
So
some
that's the
point there
end.
is an end, but that's only through death. Like that's what we hope for.
Mhm.
And so do you basically like whenever you get into a relationship, do you think like like at this point at a certain point it's gonna end? Do you think about that constantly?
It's not that I think about that constantly. It's just when I don't
Feel free.
like when I don't pressure myself of like being on top of the person or making sure they're doing this, making sure that doing this and that and the third, it releases a lot of stress.
Are you doing that, or is your partner doing that to you?
No,
Because it sounds to me like it's the other way around, right? 'Cause
no, it's not that. It's just
Really?
me realizing like I told you, I had to sit down with myself. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And I went through these thoughts, and I just felt as though like, who am I to claim ownership over somebody?
Can I tell you what I think?
Yeah.
I think that it's the opposite. I think that you don't enjoy monogamy, and I think that you're just saying like I don't listen. I don't know.
So everything is, why is everything spewed behind like a sexual desire?
I didn't
like,
mention sex once.
Yeah, honestly.
I'm just
Because
saying,
when someone
wild, but I get
someone
it.
says, okay, you don't agree with monogamy, you already know where, you know what I mean, where things are headed.
No, anyway, but I'm just saying like you don't enjoy monogamy because you're saying like it makes no sense to be with one person. Oh, it makes no sense to be with one person forever. You know, anything like that. So, I don't know. Okay, we're back from that little intermission. No, what I was saying was I think that you're against monogamy, because you think like you shouldn't be with one person for your whole life because everything has a beginning and an end, and yeah, no, that's what I think.
Yeah. So, not more so. Yeah, I understand where you're coming from, and maybe that's just the path I'm in life right now, and I just don't. That's how those are like kind of my views right now.
Yeah. Oh, so I'm right.
Huh?
So I'm right.
About what?
What did you said?
Oh shoot!
Nothing wrong with that. No, nothing.
Nah, it's not.
He doesn't mean it. Like,
Nah,
It doesn't. I don't. It's not that. It's just my train of thought. You know what I mean? I just expressed what I was deep in thought of.
Yeah.
And in terms of just being in a monogamous relationship, is it something that I'm against? No. Is it something that is for me? I'm in questioning.
But is it okay if it's also not for her?
It's totally fine. If monogamy's not for her,
Sure.
and that's on you, bro. You know what I mean? If that's the queen that you pick to live your life with.
Your tick. I'm talking
Nah,
about.
don't be talking about me,
You
yeah.
guys trying to bring it back to me. Like, what if she comes over to you, be like, "So I heard what you said on the podcast, and I've been thinking too that like monogamy.
open it
I've
up.
been questioning about it as well.
We
And
should
do
bring
you
another
mind
guy.
if we're still cool, we're in a relationship, but I've been seeing this guy standing at the bus stop like on my way to work, and I just really want, I'm saying, decimate my vertebrae.
Decimate. Oh
No,
God.
man. That's just not my situation.
You won't be open to that?
If I what pardon?
You won't be open to that? What did you say?
No.
You're
That's,
insecure, bro.
that's not me.
Nah, I'm playing. I hate when they do that.
Oh, dude, triggers.
No, let's get back to music. Okay, Don Toliver dropped "Life of a Don."
Amazing.
Fire.
Fire.
I mean, across the board, fire.
Yeah, there's just nothing much
No
to say. The
comments,
guy's
yeah.
fine. Like, I used to, like, his voice started to kind of ring in the wrong spot on my head top, but it's just like, now,
It's good, right?
Yo, what's his background? He's from Sudan?
Houston.
He looks like he
This guy's in Houston.
kind of looks like him too.
You think he looks like Travis
He
Scott?
does not look like Travis Scott.
Okay, in
Does he have like a
that
circle
video,
face?
right?
Was it a random
He has a
video?
long circle face, doesn't he?
Nah, he has like an oval face.
Yeah, that's what I said, a long
Oh,
circle.
Okay.
Yeah, he has an oval face, yeah.
Yeah, you into that?
He doesn't kinda
Swear,
sound
did you
like
say you were
Travis
into
Scott
that?
a bit.
Okay, you know what? I was in my feelings that day you said that, but you're right. He does sound like Travis.
Upgraded Travis Scott.
I don't know about upgraded, but he sounds like Travis Scott. Yeah.
But yo, it's so melodic and
Yeah, that's right.
The
Remember,
video-
okay, there's a video. Remember of Travis during the Astro World documentary when they were recording. I think it was Company or Cardigan, and then Travis had that song by Don on a loop. Like he'd be going crazy in the video, like just screaming. And this is before Don Toliver's album, the last album came out. So now he's been on it crazy, and he really loves this guy because they're similar in terms of melodies and shit. So
yeah, but me just listen to the music, I love it, man.
Yeah.
Even the video, remember that one video that they have?
yeah,
Bro,
the one
that
that just came out,
video,
the one he's racing, right? The one that just came out.
I think the one that they're both driving and then
Travis,
There-
what's it called? It's called it's Leaky Treaky. No, fuck, what's it called?
bro, that video,
I'll
fam,
find
it's straight out of like a Cash Money.
You think so?
Bro, what? Lenny, you don't think that's like
Flocky, that's what it's called.
yeah, Flocky, yeah. You don't think that's like a 1998 Cash Money,
Because they've been using like the camcorders for the
Yeah, the camcorders are hard, yeah.
bro?
And the night vision stuff is hard too.
It's hard too, yeah.
It's tap
But
into
they
that somehow.
said don't. I think when Travis collaborated with Pop, that's when they first started. No, they did that too over there.
Oh yeah, because it was a Thing Boys, right? Jack Boys.
Yeah, that was hard.
Yeah,
Yeah, Jack Boy was hard. Gotti.
yeah.
It was hard.
Nah, that was a moment, man. That was definitely. Shout out Sheck West, bro. I hope he's doing well.
Dude, okay, yo, hold up. I know this was one of the topics, but
Yeah.
I don't know if it's going to be part of the silly stuff or
Yeah.
not. Are we done with the topics yet or no?
No, we have Thugger, Majid Jordan, and Northside Benji. We have to be quick with those things.
Northside, damn, that's fine.
You like? Okay, go on.
Okay. Okay, maybe save it for silly stuff. Alright.
Yeah. Okay, Northside Benji.
Whew,
Fire.
Fine.
man.
Listen to it.
I've been
twice.
waiting for it, man.
Like money, hungry or something like that.
Money shower.
Showers.
Yeah, I would say Money Rain.
The
Yeah.
video was clean too. You vibe.
I'll have to watch that.
The money showers, ashes to ashes.
I remember the track.
You know.
I listened to it only twice.
What's it called?
It was
Millionaire Problems or something like that.
Millionaire Problems is good too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From underground teed up music scene to that, bro.
It's
It's
fine.
No, that's why I listened to it.
Huge
I'm happy,
upgrade.
I'm happy for Toronto getting that look. But
And even shout out to Presser for being on the Breakfast
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 Club,
Club
that's another
too,
thing too. I'm like,
Breakfast
this is
Club.
good week for Toronto.
City, man.
Um,
There's gonna be a lot of people from the city are getting exposed to the bigger markets. You know.
that back in the day. See, we seen the progression.
Yeah, I know. We saw it literally right in front of our eyes. So it's good to see, man. Northside Benji had a good project. Let's talk Thugger, Pink.
Thugger's not for me. I'm just
Not
gonna
for you?
I'm just gonna keep it a buck.
Okay.
Like his subject matter just doesn't really relate to me.
Mhm.
He doesn't really get like. Basically, he's squealing. Sorry, he's squealing on the track. Let's keep it a buck. He's squealing on the track. If he was saying something,
Yeah.
then I would sort of relate to the squeals.
No, but
I
he is
don't.
like he has that song with Fun. It's good. He's like, I wish that what is it, being, was contagious. I wish that being a good person was contagious. Essentially, is what he said.
Yeah. Okay.
It's
So
hard.
you're saying that a 5-year-old couldn't say the exact same thing?
But a 5-year-old
Okay,
didn't.
cool.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure a 5-year-old is some place somewhere said it.
Okay,
I just
I
feel like
being
something
real.
that's like we can all relate to as young adults.
Yeah.
And obviously the music doesn't have to be for us. I
Mhm.
get it, but that's what I'm saying. It's just not for me.
Okay. Not mad at that.
The thing is with Thugger, like I always felt like he puts out because of what he raps about, and because of the subject matters that he doesn't really touch. Like there's so many things to touch upon, but like he just really focused on like a couple of things, like luxury rap, gangster rap. Like it's like a mingle of a lot of things, a few things, and I don't feel like you can make an album with 20 songs. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not something that you should put out if that's only like that's the content that you only touch.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like this album was a little different. Like I've only listened to it twice or 1.5 times, but I noticed that it was still different than the other stuff. Like Barter 6 or whatever it was. This one was more like acoustic. A lot of the songs, were kind of like.
Don't get me wrong. He
personal.
has good songs. He has a couple
No,
good
I
songs.
know, but just the vibe was different too, and I don't know if the subject matter. I didn't really get a chance to really, take it in like that. But the subject matter was a little different. Like in the song I just named with the guy from Fun, that was a nice, slow,
the
like,
song with Gunna, Scoliosis, is good too.
Yeah, like that's
Bubbly's cool.
Bubbly was cool.
Yeah, Bubbly was cool. I
Drake
honestly,
is
even
good.
though
you thought,
barely.
He like the thing is with Drake is like, yo, bro, like I don't know where these verses be coming out of
Yeah,
from, but yo, it's fire. But it's like, bro, it's on. I don't know if it's a button that he presses in the studio
Yeah.
and it just clicks send and then someone just makes it for him. Cause yo, bro, when he does verses on these albums, like
Yeah.
a lot of like Atlanta music,
yeah.
Drake just stomps on the whole track.
You think so?
It
I mean,
really
maybe
is.
have to go re-listen to it, but I just thought it was okay. With Drake.
Honestly, I normally I would say you're I don't know. I would say you're correct. He makes the song different, and he makes the song like a Drake song, and now like he kind of overtakes it. But in this one, Travis kind of joined the same vibe as Thugger, but he just kind of switched the beat up, and that kind of thing was different. And I just like after hearing Travis and I was hyped. I wasn't really there for Drake, even though Drake's my favorite rapper. Mid.
Fair.
Yeah,
Fair. Move on to Majid Jordan. They dropped a project too. It was kind of confusing. They dropped like a single that had 4 songs on there, and then the next day or 2 days later they dropped the album and it had some of the same songs from that single. So I was confused, but it was good music. They have an album. Sway Lee opens it up. They have Drake on there.
Diddy.
You got Diddy on there too.
That sounds
Diddy's
fire.
really there. Take that.
Yeah,
Let's go.
I like that
Like,
dress.
imagine getting paid for a feature. That's all you're saying. Let's go.
That better not be 100, like 100K. Like that
I mean, it's
better not.
I don't know. More? No,
No,
way.
Diddy does not. He doesn't even write. Like he just writes checks.
Yeah.
That's all it does. But
Yeah,
he
I'm just
writes
gonna go
That's the
to the
biggest
bars.
finesse.
I'll
Like,
vibe out. Let's go. Take that.
Definitely need more than 100K to get Diddy to do that, bro.
Jesus.
Fam,
For
like
literally
imagine
7 words?
saying, okay, no, but the worst thing is to go into the studio, right, and look at DJ Khaled's little fat self just chilling with his belly and like rubbing it,
Yeah.
and it's like, another one.
Yeah.
That would be 100,000.
Let's go. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, imagine that, man.
Yeah.
That's insane.
That's insane.
But yeah, I enjoyed that song a lot, man. The one with Diddy,
Yeah.
it was pretty smooth.
The
And,
project has some good ass songs. Bro.
yeah, and I've always said this. You know, they make music like from like, when I think about Majid Jordan, I'm always like, yo, if I'm shopping at a very luxurious spot,
Oh, sorry. I
Put
thought it
my-
was something else.
no, if I'm not a stag shop.
No. That's not what I was saying at all.
First, that was a stack.
I thought you were just
Why would
talking
they put
about like
Majid Jordan in
just
there?
That'd be
shopping
fine.
music.
No, but
Like,
it's shop. It's like H&M, Zara, Gucci store. You know,
I say luxurious instead of
Dior.
with H&M. I'm dead.
You know what I mean? Like,
That's
no,
like
no, no,
clicking
like,
your
to
hand
that,
to
to that
the
extent.
store.
But I'm just like, it's like if I'm buying Louis
It
Vuitton,
did.
I want to hear Majid Jordan. If I'm buying Dior, I want to hear Majid Jordan. If
I
I'm
don't
going
know.
to get Creed, I want to hear
The
Majid
heck is
Jordan.
Creed?
Creed. That's cool.
Creed's my favorite perfume, by the way. You get that, you get any woman in the world.
My
That's
bad.
cat. They really sold the dream.
You
No,
know what I'm
I'm
saying?
telling you the truth.
It's
Imagine-
basically acts
It
for
take-
adults.
Yeah,
You put it on, you're gonna get all the women.
you know, this is wild, but like I want to work with Creed. I want to create my own fragrance
Put that
with
out there,
Creed.
man.
It
Yeah.
takes $1 million to do it, but
Wait,
I wanna get
shoot,
there.
It does.
Okay.
huh?
It does.
To get your own, yeah, your own mix of blends.
You notice a difference since you started wearing cream?
Oh hell yeah, a big
What's the
difference.
story? You have a story?
Have you been shitting on your girl more or less? Like,
Oh,
like,
oh.
You
like,
know,
is it?
if
is
I
it-
put Creed on, oh, where you going? Oh, you're going somewhere nice. you definitely get a lot of compliments.
No, but what's the price point though? Because I've actually been into perfume recently. That and watches, which is basically what's stopping me from
expensive.
getting a smartwatch.
It's expensive.
Creed,
Like, what's the price point?
I think it's like 3.
2 bills?
4 to 5.
4 to 5 bills.
Yeah.
No, 3 bills. It's not the
3
fake
bills
one.
for a fake.
No, they
I
don't.
was
They don't
thinking
sell.
bills are
Nothing's
fake.
for 3. Nothing's for 3 over there. I don't think anything's
Yeah, I
for
don't
3.
think-
Yeah.
Fam, I was trying to get like what's it called? The Eau de Chanel or Chanel number 5, and that's like like maybe one something.
Which one?
Close to
Blur?
two?
Or
I don't know if it's blue or just the Chanel number 5 with Eau de Chanel or anyone's. Anyways, like that's 5. So you just drop that on a.
No, that's an investment.
yeah.
But fam, when you already have gal,
Guys,
you're investing into what,
This
bro?
guy's doing investigative reporting right now.
Like, so that's why I had to ask the question.
So
Does it
why are you
assist
putting this
you
cologne on?
to cheat on your girl
Oh
more?
my
or
god!
less?
All right,
Like, I don't
listen.
understand.
We're gonna get into silly shit. I think we covered all the music. All right. So first item on silly shit. Oh, this is funny. This is really funny. We're on that topic. So, do men in relationships lie more than single men?
Crazy.
Wow.
Last time I was actually in a relationship was like when I was in grade school. So I'm gonna have to let y'all do that. I just been in situations still.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so I've heard this, but the reason they said yes, and they said because he has more to lose. I don't agree.
I just feel like, you know, honesty is the best policy. You know, I have to realize.
Alright, so we're
you know,
just gonna lie right now.
I'm not
right?
gonna lie. It took time for me to understand that women just want the truth. They just want you
took
to be
how much
honest.
time? You're still
That's
learning, right?
so crazy.
You're still
You
learning.
know, it took time for me to understand that.
Still
I thought learning. I thought lying was like, oh shit, like yo, she's not gonna know. But it's like, it caused more damage lying than just, hey, this is what it is.
Shut up.
This is what's going on,
You're saying this, but you're still gonna lie.
bro. We not
No,
lying
boy, that
over
sounds so crazy though. Imagine you're just like you're talking with your girl and you find out. Oh wait, so you
don't
want me
like
to tell the
people like
truth? Wait, what? I mean,
That's insane, man.
here. I sometimes feel like women like they like the truth and the lie diluted together.
No, he's onto something. They like to be lied to. Sometimes.
you're right.
They love
They
it.
like to be
They
lied
love
to
it.
still, you're right.
Because when you tell the truth, they get upset,
That's true.
and so they want to be lied to without being lied to. So
Yeah, and
That's
they
true.
find out they want to just act upon it and just, you know,
Yeah.
be emotional.
Yeah, you have to find the happy medium. Like I feel like, what's it called? If, for example, your girl, like the simple thing, which is like, oh, does this shirt make, does this dress make me look fat?
Yeah.
Like you're not gonna say yes because obviously it's pandemic, we're all gaining weight, and it's like, yeah, girl, you look fat, but like at the same time,
Can't do that.
I still love you. So why does it matter? But at the same time, you can't do that.
Yeah.
Because you're like, what the heck? Girl, you look sweet. Like, what's going on? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
That's like giving candy and like
In the
as
medicine,
soon as you get the bite, like going. I don't know. It's just not it, bro. You can't really do that.
you don't. What do you mean you can't do what?
Like it's like giving a compliment, then taking it back, then giving you, you know.
So you're saying like in that scenario, he shouldn't be saying, "Yeah, you look fat, but it's cool. I love you." I mean, that's given. Like,
It depends on. It depends on. Not everybody can take the truth, you know.
I don't think anyone can.
Low key, I can't, bro. I expect you to lie to me. I'm not gonna lie. Like
You're like a
right
tail
right now with this fit, right? Like if somebody thinks it's trash, I'm gonna feel away. Like I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like I'm gonna keep it a buck because, like, oh, you know them ones where you just like, I got out of the house today.
I was like, I'm wearing that shit. I got that shit on.
Gonna pick me up. So I'm like, yo, low-key, I haven't seen you in a while. Not that aggressive or nothing. But at the same time, I'm gonna be exposed in front of a lot of people.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, I'm saying, I'm not gonna look bummy.
Yeah.
And also, I had a local, you know what I'm saying, meeting and that, so I have to show out. She's just like, I put all this effort, and you're gonna be saying, yo, that's what you're wearing? Imagine that.
Woo!
Imagine that.
That's a joke.
That local line, that's all you need.
Like, you're gonna change or?
Oh.
Ooh, imagine. But no, I mean, we all got the answers, right? We all agree that. I mean, we didn't agree at all. Actually, I don't think that men in relationships lie more.
I think we all lie the same still.
You're gonna sound. You think I'm crazy? I make it a point not to lie.
I think by nature. No.
You see this guy's laughing.
Nah, I do think you're crazy still. You're right about that.
No, I'm dead. I'm so serious. Like,
no, but I believe you. To be fair, I believe you, especially in your relationship, like how you guys are.
Yeah.
You try to you guys call each other out on your stuff all the time.
Facts.
And if it has to be like a lively conversation, a heated one,
yeah,
you have it anyway. And I really respect that about your take.
Thank you.
That being said, I feel like those specific people, if they were going to be lying when they're like, if they're gonna be like, well, what's it called? They would lie either single or relationship. The people are gonna lie.
Okay, you're right. Perfect answer. I agree. Because you're just a liar.
Yeah.
Yeah. A liar's gonna lie. Yeah. That's how you lie. So okay.
You're gonna take that? You're not gonna fan for that? Coach?
First of all. Let's park the car.
That's a big car.
It's a phantom right here. I say that
lying is good.
You know, I just feel like part of our nature, I feel as though men
need to lie.
It doesn't even matter if you're in a relationship or out of a relationship, still lie to a certain degree to a woman, because you know saying the truth where it's gonna get the conversation going or how the night's gonna end.
All right, now this nigga's potting now.
No, it's a fact though.
Now he's potting now.
No, bro, a lot of the times it's like, bro, if I say certain things, man, my night might get fucked up. Like I'm not gonna be able to go at night in peace, especially if you live with her, or you know you're gonna have to talk to her before you go to sleep. Certain things you just don't want to get through.
He's not all the way wrong.
I'm telling you the truth. It's a
I
fact.
fully understand that,
and subconsciously we just liberally do it.
And so I fully understand what you're saying. Remember what the conversation we were having in the car about how I messed up something that, like, you know what I'm saying, but I was talking about how I feel about a certain subject.
Yeah.
And I was fully honest with it, knowing that she is
the way
more
she
sensitive about it. So I'm just naturally just like want to be candid about everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't even notice just like if the person's gonna feel a certain way. I just tell the truth. Like when I can, obviously where everybody lies, everybody fibs.
Not me. Okay.
But like, you know what I'm saying? Just like generally speaking.
I got some crazy.
But then again, like, I don't know. I'm sort of seeing his point. Like, sometimes you can allow it to be in a happy medium. I don't know about lying, but omission. Which is sort of lying, but you
this brings me
to be upset. Would you be upset if that was done to you?
What?
If she omitted something?
Depending on the importance of it. Like, if for example she admitted the fact that she, like, her boyfriend or her ex-boyfriend, who she did a wild thing with, is like at the same place we are.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like as long as she tells me at some point, it's fine. If she tells me that, like, the very same time, let's say we're all sitting here, and my girl used to out with Koti, and she's right there. She doesn't whisper to me right now. She tells me later. I'm fine with it, because I feel like how I would be mad uncomfortable at that situation, in that situation. So at the same time, like if for example there's a situation and I'm like I see it and I'm like avoiding that person, I'm not telling my girl anything. Yeah. And I will until like later on I text her, let her know. I think that's the better thing to do instead of just like messing up your night like Koti said.
Exactly, and that brings up to the topic of emotional intelligence. Yeah, because it's like you can be an honest man, you can be a thorough man, you can always liberally say things at the certain, like if certain things happen at the same moment in time, you can call it out. Yeah. But a lot of the times, like us as men, or even women as well too, they know certain things trigger certain people, or certain emotions might mess up the certain situation that we're in. You know? So that equates to emotional intelligence, knowing that sometimes I won't even lie. Me personally, there's times where I wanted to bring certain things up, but given the fact that I had certain degrees of emotional intelligence, I was able to say, wait, no, I'm not trying to bring this up now because of what we're going through, what event we're at right now. But let me have the decency to say something to buy me time. Said this on another pod episode where certain sometimes
let me work on the lie.
Exactly. So sometimes you have to lie to be able to buy yourself time to be able to bring something forth in a proper time.
Yeah, I don't know. Cause
That one, that's why I'm not with.
And especially with women, you can't just go. You can't. She's having fun, and you want to say the truth in the middle of the night,
like in which situation would you need to make up a lie though? Okay, let's say please tell me in which situation would you need to make up a lie instead of just talking about it another time.
Oh hell no, we're not doing that.
No, but I feel like it actually might be useful for anybody listening because honestly speaking, like the fact that you mentioned that honestly like woke up something in my head where I'm like, oh, maybe I've been kind of doing it wrong because, like, of course, like lying it shouldn't be like my goal.
Yeah.
However, there is a time and place to speak about certain things, and sometimes I overlook that. I just want to be 100 all the time, tell the absolute truth.
Yeah.
And sometimes you have to wait to tell the truth, like, and just do it at a more convenient time. But that being said, why would you, instead of just waiting to tell her what's up, like, why would you just want to just make up a lie first and then kind of?
I'll bring up an example really quick. At a function, there's women there. You're with your women.
Mm-hmm.
You run into a girl that you had past dealings with. Run into her, say hey, give her a hug. Your girl is probably not there in the seconds of you hugging the women, but she saw you hugging the women, and she felt a certain way. Her intuition spoke to her. She proceeded to bring that forth at the function.
Mm-hmm.
You don't really know how to go about it because it's you can literally be like, yeah, I fucked, I mean,
oh, that's a little too honest. That's
exactly.
Too honest.
Sometimes without having that the emotional intelligence, you might just blatantly just say that at the function, and she just depending on how you express yourself, she might not take it properly.
That doesn't make sense because you're talking about it like this, so you obviously know how to speak to a person, right?
Mm-hmm.
So again, my reaction.
So you tell her, yeah, I've dealt with this person, or you'd be like,
yeah, because 100%, because I don't want her being stupid, feeling or looking stupid in the room. I'm not gonna tell her no and then go on. You know what I mean? The girl's give me googly eyes from across the room, and she's like, "Oh, I should do that." I don't know. Find out later. Oh yeah, me and her hooked up.
I feel like
you know what I mean? So now you look like you're walking.
But it's in the past, though. You know what I mean?
It doesn't matter. I feel like we should have that open thing because I don't want to be in that situation. Roles reversed. Of like, I see you that. Okay, who's that? Oh, nobody. Exactly. And it's, no, that guy. Yeah, we hooked up.
I mean, like, you know what? To be fair with you, like, okay, I don't. Even if let's say I dab him up and everything.
Yeah.
I don't mind knowing at the end as long as she is basically like leaving him over there where he's at.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I don't really want to know, like, if let's say like that happens, like, and your girl just basically says like, yeah, like I used to do this.
Yeah.
It doesn't say in a way that's very crude or you'll kind of feel away, but it just tells you as a matter of fact. Like, basically there's a section of the room that you're going to like not feel comfortable in. Mm-hmm. And let's say she basically says like, you ask the question like, oh, he's moving weird. It's like, yeah, there's kind of a story there, but I'll tell you later.
I don't like that.
But there's the thing is,
Dragon Ball Z,
like,
tell me right now.
It's a long time ago.
I don't.
But why do you need to know right now?
Because it's a fucking cliffhanger. Why are you leaving me in the dark? I don't like that.
But to be honest though, like in that situation, I would probably say like, okay, if you're ready to
bullshit,
hear it,
I trust you.
No, if you're ready to hear it, like,
I'm always
and you're not gonna act weird, then it is what
I'm
it is.
gonna act weird.
But that being said, though, if I know the person and I'm like, I know you're gonna act weird, like, trust me, like, it's really not that big of a deal. I'll tell you later.
That can start a fight.
If that starts a fight, then that's not the relationship for me. I swear to you.
Okay, yeah. Then for me, I'm like, nah, I need to know right then and there. Like, how are you gonna have me be in a room with an op and not tell me that's an op?
You
like,
can
this guy has a
just
gun
know that's an op, but just like, I'll tell you later, bro.
No, he has a gun and I'm just in the room. Like, no, it doesn't work like that.
That's wild. It's not a gun.
It depends. Hey, that's your view, and I have to respect that. But as well too, sometimes you gotta understand, like, depending on the function that you're there and the role that you have to play within, it maybe it's an event that you're probably headlining. You never know. Like, so there's certain situations that you're in, right? But you gotta learn how to maneuver.
No, but I know how to compartmentalize, right? So I just like to know. I scan the room. I need to know what I'm walking into. If you're gonna tell me that, I'm not gonna go, oh my god, you fucked him. I'm not gonna fucking accept my awards anymore. You know what I mean? It doesn't make any kind of sense. Like, I can be okay, cool. That's the person. All right, but like, I'm still can carry on with my night and whatever it is I need to do. I'm just aware of the.
What if that guy really wants to talk to you? He just like, let's say for example, he's like, oh dude, I watched a podcast, you're really sick. He doesn't know any relation.
Yeah.
Like, let's say he skips the ones with your girl or whatever it is because he didn't even like peep it. Like, you only seen the recent episodes.
Yeah.
He's like, come on bro, like you're super sick, like and he's like bigging you up in the whole thing.
Yeah.
And he's smiling at you, but like for some reason you kind of like construe the smile as if like he's smiling that he had to look a 1-2 with your girl. Like, how would you know what I'm saying?
I mean, again, if it's my event, you can't blow that up, right? So you have to be okay, cool, nice to meet you. Keep it short. All right, man, I gotta go circle the room. I'll be right back.
And then let's say after that,
And I'm gonna go talk to my girl. Yo, why is your man on my dick, bro? Go talk to me. You know what I mean? Like, we're gonna joke like that, but I'm still, she can tell that I'm like,
Okay, I honestly think that like I
I'll
believe you,
call
but you're
security.
different.
Yo, see that boy?
Get him out of here.
Yeah, take him out, man. I
You're
wanna
different
see him.
still.
That's
I
funny.
would rather know later.
Okay. One more question. Last item on silly shit. Exes, friends' exes, are they off limits?
Off.
Off limits? I'm with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bullshit, man. We had a conversation about this.
Look-key, I'm lying. I just realized I'm lying.
You're lying? Okay.
It depends how close though.
Okay.
Like for example,
I know we can't go as deep as I want
and
to.
how
for this
deep
topic.
is the relationship went and how close.
Yeah.
If it was like a week, 2, you can't claim that. That doesn't even count anymore.
Mm.
If it was like a year, I'm not going near it.
Okay.
And
Okay.
also, if we're close friends, if we're best friends, like you're in my circle,
Yeah.
even if it was 2 weeks, like I'll take my time to, like, you know what I'm saying, until I really feel like you're 100%,
Yeah.
then I'll do it. I'm not even, to be honest, I know that sounds messed up.
Yeah.
I'm not even doing a local secret, low key.
That's
Like,
fine.
just so that until you feel ready, then I'll tell you.
Nah, but that's fuck. Like, there's no. Okay, what if she's like a thought? Like,
Oh, I wouldn't push it, period.
hold on.
Whether
Well, she was a thought, and then he wifed her. So she was thoughting her on, and then your boy wifed her, and they dated for a while, and then they break up.
Yes, once a thought, always a thought still, to me, yeah.
It's a hit, right?
Huh?
It's a hit.
No, it's not. I don't
Or
even touch it.
you're opposed to thoughts, right?
Dude, I honestly, even before, like, I was really, like, I felt like I really was close to God and I was actually trying to live by principles. I just feel like I kind of, what's the point? Like, if basically we all, let's say, like, we're drinking this water, yeah?
Mhm.
I take a sip, you take a sip, you take a sip. Am I really gonna go out into the world and say, like, yo, I just took a sip of this water, bro? It was like, how I bare man took a sip of this water. Like, nah, bro, it's basically the fountain. I'm not going to, I'm gonna talk about this Fiji water that I bought. I'm not gonna talk about sipping at the fountain that 10,000 mans, like, sipped at.
Yeah.
And I just, because I can't feel a sense of pride about it, I'd rather not.
People get thirsty though. People get
I mean,
thirsty.
to be fair, and that's your prerogative.
Yeah.
That being said, I would want some, like, mineral water. I don't drink from the tap.
Every
bro.
time, even if you're like,
I don't drink from the tap on everything. I still don't.
Oh, that's crazy. You're gonna die in the desert, fam.
If I die, I die, bro. It is what it is. I don't drink from the tap.
Okay.
I don't drink from tap either.
That's cap. You drink from everywhere. Puddles, fucking fountains.
Fam, like, I
This guy
don't
goes
drink from
crazy.
the tap, bro. Like, it is what it is. Like, whether in life or you're simply like the literal thing. Like,
Yeah.
can't.
Okay, yeah. Then, listen, we're gonna get deeper on this in the next episode. But no, it's been, honestly, it's episode 73. Thank you so much for coming on.
Sheesh, big,
It's
big
been
ones
blessed.
in
It's been amazing. Plug anything you have to plug.
that. You have a phone charger plug here?
Oh,
Like,
Jesus Christ.
I'm
This
saying,
guy
like-
with the dad joke still.
oh
you know?
yeah, let me drop a freestyle still.
Oh my God.
Let
Okay.
me drop a freestyle.
This guy's gonna.
I haven't done it to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hold up.
This is like the Breakfast Club now. This is
Hold
going
up.
on. That's what we're
Oh
doing?
yeah, Breakfast Club. Oh shoot, what the heck? No, this is trash. Sorry,
You just found out right now it's trash. Look how niggas act. You knew what you. Come on.
Okay, I feel like now I'm kind of nervous, but I want
Nah,
to do it.
you good.
anyway.
You want to
Yo.
beat?
The AC came
Yo,
off.
okay,
too.
yeah, we'll beat or low key, like,
Ace is ready to hear you. Go.
somebody already beatbox for me.
Alright, go to beatbox.
Yo, from a young man, when I've been on loop, been collecting and saving food, kept the same man, same attitude, thankful man and same gratitude, 3 bars and flips, yeah, before I was on bars and flips, Before I was in bars with chicks, causing kicks when I.
This guy hates the beat.
No, I know you keep
Hey, man.
keep going. I like
going,
that. No, keep going.
Okay, I'll do it a cappella. I'll do it.
Yeah, keep going.
Alright. Causing kicks when as it is, but as it is, man, how with this sacred flow since I started this can't compare us. Like the Bluetooth ink working can't compare us. The way I spit these flows an addiction. It's like on the beat with my diction. It's like fiction. Anyways,
You know, you did your thing. You came on. You did your thing. You know, we're turning back. We'll welcome any artist. Come on here, want to smoke? Come freestyle. Imagine.
Actually, we're a good spot.
That's a good spot. You people come here to freestyle.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
And I thank you so much for tuning in. You know, it's been another episode. You know where to find everything. Again, if you have any questions, send them in rotmpodcast@gmail.com or through the Instagram page. PDPD Spices, you know where to find them.
Hey, it's your boy Talk to Me Spicy, Kotiande, Kotiande, and don't forget to follow the Spice page on the link tree. Go ahead and you'll be able to see everything there.
Yeah, and also tune into Kitchen on Road 2. Peace. Get it.